So guys, today we're actually going to be talking about 3 things you can do to start your 2020 off right. Let's talk about it. What's up everybody, welcome back to the XVLN Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you've never been here before, I am so glad you're here. We are going to talk about something that will hopefully change your life. Welcome to episode 5 of the series, Mondays Matter. It's a series that we started because I was kind of sick of hearing people always talk so bad about Mondays, dreading Mondays, and it had such a bad connotation to the Monday vibe, and it just had your whole week starting off wrong. So for us to succeed, for us to continue to push forward and be motivated and inspired, we have to start out right just like we have to finish right. And when we dread every single Monday, we're gonna dread Tuesday, we're gonna dread Wednesday, and then we get all the way to Friday just to thank God it's Friday, when really we could have had an amazing week. So this basically series talks about how Mondays don't have to suck, how Mondays matter, and they could be the greatest day of your life. This is also a channel where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to encourage and help each other to be better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday is the motto, one stream at a time, one day at a time. If you feel like you vibe with that type of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then you can hit the little bell to be notified when any of these videos go live. Let's get into the video. So we're just gonna get right into it. The 3 things that you can do to have an amazing 2020 is gonna be forgiving, focusing, and finishing. The reason why I say the first one should be forgiving is because we wanna go into this new year with no baggage. We wanna go into this new year completely free. So forgiveness is a tough one because there is so much emotion placed inside of it and around it, and it's hard because there's so many different things that we're holding unforgiveness for. I will talk about something that I had a major hard time forgiving for a long time in another video. What I want to say though is when you forgive somebody, it actually frees yourself. You free your own soul. It is not saying what that person did wasn't wrong, but what it is doing is it's saying you aren't going to continue to hurt me anymore. You've already hurt me, and that's why I've been holding this unforgiveness, because I want you to feel the pain that I feel. But what it does is not that. It doesn't make them continue to feel pain for you unforgiving them. What it does is you continue to feel pain because you're holding on to something you could have let go of a long time ago. And it's hard, I know that, but it's time to let it go. It's time to truly go into this new year completely free. Number 2 is going to be shifting our focus and being focused. And what I mean by that is we need to decide what we want to do with this next year. Instead of being upset at what we didn't complete this year, we're not even going to worry about 2019. 2019 is literally 2 days away from being over. What we're going to do is we're going to think about, what is the focus? Is it still the focus that I had the last 2 years that I haven't done anything about? Is it a brand new focus? Whatever it is, we're going to put our time and we're going to put our energy into that thing. And so what that might look like is not following all of the Instagram pages that have nothing to do with what you dream to and aspire to become. So it looks like being disciplined. So instead of mindlessly scrolling like you did in 2019 and 2018, and trust me, I'm guilty of this as well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unfollow those stupid pages because they're not benefiting us, they're not adding any value to our life. And the bad habits that we have, the ways that we're complacent, the way that we're comfortable, the ways that we know keep us from doing what we want to do or what we should be doing, right? And eventually you'll want to do it. Sometimes it's just hard getting that initial push, but part of that initial push is just being distracted. There are so many times that we should have completed something, but we didn't because of a simple distraction. So what we can do now, before the new year even starts, is start eliminating those distractions. So another way we can go into the year completely free. And the third and last thing is finishing. Anybody can start a race, but it's the person who finishes the race that either wins or completes it. We can start a million things, right? We can start a YouTube channel and never post on it. We can start a Twitch channel and never stream on it. We can start building a house, but if we don't finish it, nobody gets to live in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Anybody can start things, but it's the people who finish them that actually find success. So in this year, like I said before, we're not gonna worry about the things in 2019 we didn't finish. We're gonna worry about finishing the new things and maybe some of the old things now in 2020. This year is gonna be a year of actually finishing things. And those things might be small, those things might be big, but we know that we're in it for the long haul. We know that we're in this thing. Like, baby, we're gonna finish something. And this is only going to add to the tools we have in our kit to help us to complete the things that we set out to complete. And I know it sounds simple, but think about right now how many times you are aiming to complete something and something small distracts you, right? We lack focus, we lack heart, we lack perseverance, and all of a sudden that thing just goes right out the window. We forget about it, we get discouraged about it because it's been so long. That's not gonna happen anymore. 2020, we are gonna start finishing things. So I know I said 3 things, but we're gonna talk about a 4th thing. And this isn't really a step. This is more of something you just, I feel like, need to incorporate in your mindset. And a lot of this comes with growth. A lot of this comes with maturity. And you basically get to a place where you're like, I'm done doing the same thing, right? I need to do something different. I'm sick of not growing. I'm sick of just talking about it and not being about it. And part of that is the people you surround yourself with. The people who you follow on social media, the people who you're around IRL, these people are very important. They are very vital to your growth or lack of. And you basically are who you are around. So if you're around a bunch of yo-yos who are every day back and forth, up and down about what they're doing, they have no idea what they're gonna do next. It's kind of like everything's on a whim and they're still doing the same stuff they've been doing for the last 10 years. Hey, if that's what they wanna do, whatever. That's not what you wanna do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna disconnect yourself from that power source, because that power source is doing nothing for you. You're hanging around a bunch of people doing nothing. You're following a bunch of people that are doing nothing. And what this does is also, when you do nothing, this is also the breeding ground for complaining, for being pessimistic. I mean, you're bored, you have nothing else to do but complain, but to worry about other people. This all comes down to who you're around. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start unfollowing people. You're gonna start clearing up your timeline on Twitter. You're gonna start looking for people who match the aspirations you have to be better, to be greater, to be stronger, to actually complete the things they are setting out to complete. You need to get with like-minded people who are just wanting to crush it every day, because that's right now what you're wanting to do. And maybe what your journey looks like is not what my journey looks like, right? You're saying, I don't want to start a YouTube channel. I don't want to live stream. I don't want to do any of that. But what you do want to do is you want to do something different, right, than what you're doing. You don't want to be stagnant. You want to keep moving. And if you don't, then you're probably watching this video in vain, and you could have stopped a long time ago, because right now I'm not talking to the people who want to be lazy. I'm not talking about the people who don't want to do anything. I'm talking about the people who want to make an impact. I'm talking about the people who want to be successful. I'm talking to the people right now who actually want to do something that is going to change and revolutionize the way they think, so that every single year that comes, something greater is happening. So the things we're gonna do, we're gonna forgive, because it's gonna free us. We're going to focus and get rid of the distractions. We're gonna finish the things we set out to complete. And we are going to clear up our timeline a little bit. And we're gonna unfollow all of the negative naysayers, all of the people who are not adding any value to our lives. We're gonna unfollow them. I know you like the drama. If you want the drama, watch it every once in a while on a sitcom or something, but you don't need it on your timeline, filling your head all day long, because eventually you are gonna be in the same boat as them. You're gonna be complaining about everything. You're gonna not be finishing anything. And you're gonna think that life is just very sad, when really life is really amazing. And it is abundant, and it is long, and it is ready for you to step out into something you're passionate about and something you love, without a bunch of people talking crap about it. So let's start this new year right, and let's just start running into 2020, right? And we can do that without being stressed out. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you got something out of this video, a like for the video will go a long way for the channel. You can subscribe to the channel and you can hit the little bell if you want to be notified when more videos like this go live. I hope you guys are excited for episode 6 of Mondays Matter. I will also put all the links down in the description that you need to get a hold of me. We stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, and Friday mornings right now. We might change the schedule. It'll be on Twitter and Discord. But overall, I'm just really excited that you guys always show up. You show so much support. I love you guys. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.